It's the most wonderful time of the year, except it's not for many people. It's the happiest time of the year, but is it for everybody? And there are parties for and marshmallows for toasting and be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year, except it's not for many who are having a blue Christmas, huh? So it's like it can be a dark time of the year during the holidays and during Christmas. It really can. And both literally and figuratively, it's like the darkest time of the year. I mean, tomorrow, December 21st, actually in my mind, I'm a December 21ster, winter ends. Because after the longest night of the year, tomorrow, bit by bit, it gets lighter. And the light comes more and more. But during this time, just people can experience darkness in their lives, challenges, struggles because of grief, because of loss, because of worry, anxiety about the future, because of a lost job, just because of this year we've had with being isolated. It can be a dark time and a dark night of the soul, too. And if our faith can't make a difference in all of that, then what's the sense? But tomorrow, winter ends. The days get longer, more light by the seconds. But in whatever darkness you're facing, I just want you to know God cares, God knows, God understands. And for what it's worth, I get it too. Struggled lifelong with depression all my life. I'm at a different place now. But I know what that darkness of that is like, and that dark night of the soul with all the questions about God and about life through that and in that. Well, I pray that you'll know Emmanuel, the comfort and care of Emmanuel, God with us in whatever darkness you're experiencing this year. And there's a poet named Jan Richardson. She wrote a poem called A Blessing for Traveling in the Dark. It's a beautiful poem. And she writes in that poem that I don't know what this lesson of this darkness might have for you or what you'll learn or how you'll get through this darkness. But there might be a giving you hope in it and through it. So I'll share with you the last stanza from this poem. It says this: in this darkness might there be a blessing for you in some way, that in the shadows there be a welcome, that in the night you be encompassed by the love that knows your name. And there it is. You see, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not and will not overcome it, no matter what it feels like to the opposite that we're experiencing. And maybe that light shining in the darkness is simply the promise and all about God's presence with us in it and through it, in whatever dark we're facing, as God Emmanuel, God with us in it and through it. So may you know this loving presence of this Emmanuel God in whatever darkness you're facing. And maybe that might help us, maybe that might help you to even not doubt in the dark what God has shown you in the light. And know too that even this darkness, even though this may not bring comfort in the moment, even this darkness shall pass too. I know it will. So I know that's hard. I know it's hard to hear all this when you're in the dark, in a dark place. Believe me, I know. But even today and even tomorrow, the light begins to increase. And may the light begin to increase in your heart, mind, and soul as well. Even a glimmer. May it increase, especially through the knowledge of the experience of the presence of this God that we call Emmanuel. So may you know yourself encompassed in the dark and enveloped by grace with Emmanuel, who is with us in it, loving us through it, caring for us and understanding. and our companion of Emmanuel, God. So may it be so. Take what's helpful and leave the rest. And until next time, may you live all the days of your life.